guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a new video for you today. So I'm gonna do conspiracy theories. Some of these conspiracy theories have already been talked about last year, but I just want to recap on what I found. So I'm only gonna do 4 today because I did a lot of writing on this, and I found some stuff about it. Sorry, I'm getting in the way. So the first one I want to talk about is the Titanic. So basically, what people think, what conspiracy theorists think, was that the Titanic's sinking, like when the ship sank, they think it was totally planned. So apparently there was 2 ships that were created. There was the Olympic and then there was the Titanic around the same time, I believe, in the same time together, or they might have had the Olympic already made after they were making the Titanic, like the owners. And so basically the Olympic was damaged, already damaged, and yeah, it was damaged in like a collision, and so I guess the owners tried to get insurance money out of it, so they pretended that they put everybody on the Olympic. They changed the name and everything, and then they went and I guess let the ship sink, so by an iceberg. So it probably like wasn't the Titanic. I'm not saying it's true, because honestly I don't know for sure if it's true. I mean, I believe in the conspiracy theories type thing, but it depends on. It depends really on, like, if it's true. But if it was true, they would probably have gotten in trouble for the fake insurance money, because they had to find out somehow. But sorry, I'm trying so hard not to yawn in this video. Anyway, but yeah, so basically they did it out of insurance money. So basically it was all planned or whatever. The second one, number 2, I'm going to talk about is Willy Wonka. So apparently, according to this, the conspiracy theorists, they think Willy Wonka was a children's version of Saw. So basically, because in the Willy Wonka movie and in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, it's a grown ass man living in a candy factory, a factory that makes a lot of candy with tons of little midgets, like Oompa Loompas, whatever you want to call them, little orange and green people, okay? And, he makes candy for children, and he lures them in there, and then these children get in so many predicaments, like, one gets sucked up into a chocolate tube, another one gets turned into a giant blueberry, another one gets thrown down a, bad egg chute, like a garbage chute, and the other one gets stretched, basically. And, no, what happened to the other one? What happened to the 4th one? I think he got taffy puller or something like that. No, yeah, he shrunk, and then they had to put him in a taffy puller or whatever. So basically, everything that they had to do, like the Augustus Gloop, I think that was his name. I was probably thinking of the other one, but you know how he got sucked up into the chocolate tube, the chocolate collector tube thing. When he got sucked up in it, they said, oh, he's gonna made into chocolate or something like that, and basically that would be like a form of killing. Basically, that's cannibalism right there, because he's being made into candy. The second one was giant blueberry. They had to squeeze all the juice out of her. That's murder. technically it's kind of like murder as well, because squeezing juice could be squeezing body fluids, you know what I mean, like blood and all that. And then you got the garbage chute, and the thing about the garbage chute is that it burns all of the garbage. So like it burns all the bad eggs, burns all the bad nuts, burns all of that stuff, and the old food, and old ribbons, and used, boxes and all that, and they burn it. That's another example of murder. Okay, that's another example of murder. And then the fourth one, okay, you know how he shrunk, the little boy shrunk, and they had to put him in a taffy puller to pull him out? Well, if you think about it, long years back in like the BC, I think it was before Christ or after Christ, something like that, or after death or whatever, back in those days, when you did something wrong in a certain country, they would put you in this contraption and it'll stretch you until you literally fall apart. Like, it was, if you committed adultery, if you stole, if you did something to like one of the wealthier people, then they'll put you in that as punishment and they will stretch you. So that's kind of the idea of a taffy puller, because they pull, and that was a type of punishment, back in, long time ago, before everything became now. And then it says that theory also says that Wonka led Charlie to kill himself through the insanity of knowing that the murders had taken place without him knowing, and that's why they flew away at the end. That one kind of didn't make sense, but I mean, the other like the ones about where he says he murdered them. If you think about it, and like I explained it, if you think about it, the taffy puller from back in the old days, when they didn't have actual punishments, when they didn't have, like if you're a woman, they rip you in half. Like it was that bad back then. And I know you guys are kids. If you guys are kids, do not watch this. It is very talking, like, I should have warned you before I talked about this, but that's what the kind of like, you can look it up. That's the kind of punishment that they did, and the taffy puller and the chocolate thing, and that's basically cannibalism. Then you got the squeezing the juice out of her. Then you got the bad nuts, which is the burning, the bad egg, bad nuts, whatever, the burning of the garbage chute, and then you got that. So, number 3, it says the government sprays chemicals in air to control food and health supply. Okay, you know how, when I was younger, I always thought these were boats, because, when I was younger, my cousin and I would be on his trampoline at my grandma's house, and we'd lay up in the sky, lay down, look at the sky, and we would see these, jets that fly by, aircrafts that fly by, and they have stuff spraying at the end of it. That cloud of, that white cloud of smoke or whatever it is that leaves, a trail. It's basically, we called it, we acted like we lived in water. Like, we were in water and they were the boats. But, basically what they're saying is that, ever since they've been spraying it, a lot of more people have been going crazy. And if you think about it, it kind of sounds true. It kind of seems true because, I'm not saying it is, but it kind of sounds like it, because if you think about it, there's more people, there's more murders going on. There's more rapes. There's more, robberies. There's more crazy psycho stuff, and over drugs or something else. So whatever is being whatever is going on, whatever is happening, is making these people crazy. And if you think about it, it does kind of make sense. But it says it's basically affecting the population, which is actually kind of true, because a lot of people die, which is weird. Okay, fourth one. This one, I grew up watching this show. I grew up watching the television show. I grew up reading the books, and it was always spelled Berenstain. Not Berenstain, Berenstain. It was always spelled that way. I know, I've watched it my whole life. Well, before they took it off, whatever. But I read it. My mom read the book to me all the time. And I watched the show all the time. So it basically is like, is it Berenstain or Berenstain? I always knew it as Berenstain Bears, because, you know, that's the only one that makes sense to me. But it says many children remember it being spelled Berenstain, but it was actually spelled Berenstain. The theory is that something in time shifted and the name of the bears changed. I don't get that one. I always thought it was Berenstain. That's what I'm gonna go as. You know, just like there's two L's in Caillou. Why is there L's in Caillou? Caillou should not be spelled with two L's. But apparently that's what it was spelled. I always thought it was spelled with one L, but apparently it has two L's. Never knew that. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below and become a member of the How family. And go subscribe to my vlog channel. And go follow me on Twitter, fan me on YouNow, and I make YouNow broadcasts almost every other day. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being a part of, this journey. I love making videos for you guys. It makes me happy. It takes a lot of anger and stress away from me, because it's a stress reliever. I do this because it's a stress reliever. And I love that I have 17 subscribers. I'm almost at 20. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. I really do love you guys so much. You know, you guys are my family. No matter how many of them there are, no matter how many of you guys there are, you guys are my family, regardless. You guys are there for me. You guys listen to me. You guys, support me through everything. And I want you guys to know that I love you guys so much. So, like I said, please hit that notification button so you can get all my notifications. Hit that thumbs up button. Even if you thumbs it down, that's fine. And then tell me why you don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will see you guys later. Bye.